Hello, so here we are at Wargames, Soldiers and Strategy. Now, this is primarily a painting tutorial channel, and it's slightly different in that the painting tutorials are aimed at a slightly more advanced level of painter. So this isn't your typical beginner's tutorial channels or videos, of which there are numerous ones. Excuse me. Just click on the About section. I don't think there's not an awful lot of description here, but anyway, enjoy painting tutorials, playthroughs, show guides, and much more with the Wargaming magazine that makes history fun. Wargames, Soldiers and Strategy. Now that is a magazine. This lady, I think she's called Christine. She's from the Netherlands, and she works for them. So that's their magazine. Now we've got playlists. This is very handy, obviously. Okay, so there's the playlists. She says in her early videos, well, actually it was her first video, that she focuses primarily on historical. Although if you look, there is a sci-fi, fantasy and steampunk section here as well. But if you're into historical figure painting, then this really is a good channel for you. And not just 28mm, she's branched out into 15mm as well. So, and it's really cool. If you look on the videos, okay, and you got the usual load more. So now, if you wanted to go back, you know, I'm sorry if I'm teaching Granny to suck eggs here, but not everybody probably doesn't know this. But if you wanted to go right back to the beginning, you don't have to keep going down to the bottom, clicking load more, get another page up, scroll to the bottom, load more. You can just go over here, look where it says date added, newest to oldest. Click on that and simply change it to oldest to newest. Then you'll have all the videos that were done first. Alright, if you click on the first video, she'll tell you all about herself and the channel and then what she's going to do. Now let's have a look at this sci-fi fantasy. There's somewhere around here there's a ultramarine. There you go. In the grim darkness, painting an ultramarine. This is just an example because everybody's done ultramarines. Well, I say everyone. We've all seen the ultramarine tutorials out there. Look at that. That's the standard of her work. Yeah. Let's just have a look at that a moment. She doesn't use transfers either. All free-handed. Even the arrow and the numbers on the side. I know the colours scheme might not be accurate for the fourth company, but I mean that's really irrelevant. What you're after here is the painting techniques. I mean, this is 99.9% Vallejo paints used as well, not Citadel. I think she uses one Citadel paint, and that's not the blue either. It's the one of the highlights on the gun. But yeah, so you know, give it a whirl. I mean, she just does things with ease and gives you good tips on how to do the lines around the edges. And I mean, just bear in mind, this isn't really her bag, this sort of thing. She doesn't normally paint. She normally paints like World War II and, you know, further back historical figures, stuff like that. So that's just to give you an example of the quality of painting you can expect from this lady here. So yes, like I say, if you're after high quality painting, so it's more aimed at, okay, you've been painting a little while. I would say it's probably more aimed at someone like myself to try up their game, which is certainly what I'm going to try and do here. So yeah, check it out, Wargames, Soldiers and Strategy. I'll put a link in the video description below as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, until then, all brushes lead to war. Bye for now, guys.